baseball. It is said.
First open of the year. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Again, a 1-2. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. He'll try again, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. One away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now the first pitch from CC.
Josh Reddick
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I know this club loves what Evan Gattis brings to its offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Behind 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Altuve.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the 1st and 2nd pitch.
Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it was, it wasn't by much. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Digging in now for the Yankees, Danny Espinosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. Set to go now, Carlos Correa, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Still 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Gattis who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in once again, Jace Peterson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Gurriel has a play. One down.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike one. One out, nobody on. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
White leads off first with one away. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He thought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Altuve on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
How about it? Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in, Jose Altuve looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he got him swinging. Jose Altuve becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tapper up the line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now in the box, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Judge trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Espinosa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And safe at first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Jace Peterson.
James Peterson.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Tyler White will bat next. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the first pitch from CC. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Full count, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Espinosa's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Hector Rondon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Bregman is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 11 for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5.5. 5-0 New York. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the option.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinosa. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Yanked foul off to the right. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Carlos Correa sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Buddy Bashirs has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit toward the hole. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now batting, Jace Peterson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Austin Romine not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the first pitch from CC. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Espinoza has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Hit in the air to center field. Peterson over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 count, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-1 home. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 5. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out in the 9th inning. He's ready now. The pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Gregorius, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Danny Espinosa, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he was in complete control of that at bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jace Peterson. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at bats. From the stretch, hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3.
Ninth inning for the Astros. Right fielder.
Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
For the New York Yankees.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And one gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. CC Sabathia earned his 5th win of the year with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.